If you're over 50 and you are just scraping by, you may be saying to yourself, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of this situation that I'm in. And I've been in this situation for a long time. Well, if you are just scraping by, if you don't have enough money or barely enough money to pay your bills, you don't have enough money or barely enough money even to put food on the table, or maybe you watch your friends, they call you or they stop by and say, hey, let's go out. And you say, no, I can't. And then you wave at them as they drive off. If you find yourself just scraping by, well, this video is for you. Because in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you some tips, some things that I learned, some things that other folks have told me how they've overcome the situation where they're just scraping by. So after this break, what I'll do is I'll share with you some tips, 10 tips that I believe can help you, should be able to help you to get out from that cloud, that dark cloud that's just hanging or seems to be hanging over you where you're just scraping by. And hopefully you're going to find yourself in a situation where the whole world is a lot brighter for you. I'll share those tips with you right after this break. Welcome back to Over 50 TV. My name is Lou Reyes, and in this video, as I said, I'm going to share with you 10 tips that I believe can help you if you're somebody who is just scraping by and you want a better future for yourself. Before I get into the 10 tips, though, I just want to mention that this video is sponsored by Career Fitter. Career Fitter produces a career aptitude test that I think is among one of the very best. I've done reviews of career aptitude tests, free career aptitude tests, and I found this one to be scary accurate. It can help steer you to a career that better fits your skills, your personality, and your interest. I've got a link in the description box to the free Career Fitter career aptitude test. Now, I want to mention there is a paid version. You take the free version, you like it, and you decide you want to dig deeper, you want to invest in your future. Well, there is a paid version. It's a small investment for a potentially big future. That link's in the description box. The first tip that I'm going to share with you is this. Take responsibility for where you are at. It is so easy for us to blame others for our predicament. And even if on the chance that you didn't do a single thing and you say to yourself, I don't know why I'm here, I don't know why this is happening to me, the fact that you're still in this situation, take responsibility for it, please. I get a lot of comments from folks out there who say, you know what, Lou, I'm in this situation and I hate it. I don't want to be here. I didn't deserve it. I don't deserve it. But you know what? They have no solution. There is no miracle solution. The only one who can get you out of your situation is you, so resolve to do it. No one is going to be riding this white horse and going to come up and they're going to grab you and lift you up on that horse and take you away. You got to do it. Take responsibility for where you are at. Number 2, appreciate where you are at and what you've accomplished in your life. If you're over 50 years old, if you're over 60, if you're over 70, whatever age you are at, appreciate all the good things that you've done, all the experience you have, all the skills that you have, everything that you've accomplished. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to take responsibility for where we're at, but where we're at can be, if we leverage the skills and the experience we have, can be a great place. So appreciate where you're at. Understand the value that you have. Number 3, surround yourself with people who will lift you up. Do not open the door to folks who will tear you down or open the door to folks who are going to hold you back. Misery loves company. So it's easy. It would be easy and somewhat understandable if you've been scraping by for a long time. You're a bit depressed. You're feeling sorry for yourself. So what do? Yeah, you know what? That guy next door, that woman next door, they're in a similar situation. Misery loves company. So what you do is you open the door to them, and that will hold you back, my friends. That will not only hold you back, but surrounding yourself with folks like that will eventually tear you down. Number 4, one word, learn. Resolve to learn. We don't know everything. You don't know everything. I don't know everything. We're in a situation where we're just scraping by. The best thing you can do. The best thing you can do is resolve to learn how to get out of that situation. I've got 2 books that I'm going to recommend to you. One is Think and Grow Rich. I've read this book by Napoleon Hill, and I found this book very, very interesting. This is a new copy that I just got, but I also have another book that I love, I've read, and I think this book actually changed my life years ago. It's called The Millionaire Next Door. It's a little outdated now in terms of some of the data, but the principles of this book are timeless. Read, learn, and you will grow. Number 5, create a budget. And along with that budget, create a debt payment plan. Create both. It's easy to do. It's not so easy to follow because there's always a reason why you got to go off that budget. Something came up, something you want to do. So what happens is you decide, you know what, I've got this budget. I'll allow myself to spend a little extra money today. But when you do that, what you're doing is you're just keeping yourself in the situation where you're just barely scraping by because you're not sticking to the numbers that you know you need to follow if you want to prosper. That debt repayment plan, I love that idea because what it also does is it gives you a clear roadmap to get yourself debt free. Number 6, resolve to have to incur no new debt. 0. You don't need any more new debt. You know, it's so easy. You got credit cards, and if you got 1 credit card, you got 2, you got 3. Well, you know what? You're probably getting 4 or 5, 6, maybe more letters every single month from a credit card company who's saying, hey, here is a credit card. It is for you. It's got a $300 line of credit, a $500 line of credit. It is credit for you, and it's so easy. It is really, really easy when you are in debt. You're just scraping by just to grab that offer and take that offer. And then you know what? You've got more new debt. You don't need it. You're just scraping by. When you get those kinds of offers, rip them up. Number 7, downsize. Most folks, when they think about downsizing, most people think, well, is he talking about or is he thinking about downsizing my house? Maybe instead of a 4-bedroom, maybe I only need a 2-bedroom. If I have an expensive car, do I need that expensive car? Can I downsize and maybe get a smaller economy car? Nowadays, because of the high interest rates and the low inventory of homes, and that includes apartments, by the way, it's hard to downsize those type of things. If it's possible, yes, I'd say do it. Do it because those short-term sacrifices can actually offer some long-term gain. But even the small things, sacrificing, if you decide you want to go out to Starbucks and buy a cup of coffee or a mocha or something, make your coffee at home. If you decide that you're going to go to the grocery store and, yeah, you know what, I really want to get this cut of meat. Well, you know what, maybe this cut of meat isn't the kind of cut of meat that you should be getting at this time. Short-term sacrifices for a long-term gain. Number 8, set short-term goals for yourself. And a short-term goal could be, well, this week, this day, I'm not going to buy myself coffee. I'm not eating lunch out. I'm saving that money. At the end of the week, you look at the money that you saved and you say, you know what? I hit that short-term goal. I do have the discipline I need to get out of this situation where I'm just scraping by. But by setting goals or through setting goals, you will motivate yourself, you'll energize yourself, you'll understand and believe in yourself. Set short-term goals. Number 9, work like a maniac. Hustle and grind. If you do those things, if you work hard, if you hustle, if you grind, take an extra job. Maybe start a side hustle. Maybe you flip stuff, you sell stuff at a garage sale or at a flea market, or maybe you sell it online. Whatever you got to do to make that extra money. You've got to hustle. You've got to grind. You got to work like a maniac if you want to get off that conveyor belt that's called just scraping by. Because if you don't do those things, if you don't hustle, you don't grind, then you're sentencing yourself to a lifetime of just scraping by. And if that's okay, my guess is you probably shouldn't have been watching this video when you saw the title, because you're someone who's just going to be where you're at today and tomorrow. Number 10, and this is my last tip. Number 10 is save. Save your pennies, save your nickels, save your dollars, save $20, save $50, whatever you can save, save. And I say a penny because you could save a penny. It all adds up, my friends. When you're saving, you're building towards your future. I strongly recommend that every single day you look at how much cash you can save. And I'm not just talking about saving when you go to a store and you're looking for discounts. I'm talking about saving cold, hard cash. It will help you down the road. When you need money, you know you have money. I've just given you 10 tips that I think could help you to overcome a situation where you are just scraping by. And I do realize that not every one of the suggestions that I offered, that I served up to you here today, are applicable to you. My guess would be that many of them are. There may be one or two that you say, you know what, Lou, that's really not for me. But everyone is valuable. Every tip can help you. If you find yourself in that situation where you're just grinding and every day it's just scraping by, you're not sure what to do, well, think about the tips that I offered to you here today. If you have any questions, you are welcome. You're welcome to make a comment. You're welcome to send me an email. I get back to you as fast as possible. That's all I got for you today. Have a great day, everybody.